Fox News obviously projects John Corzine loses this election, but is it really that Christie won it? I mean, what happened in this race?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Corzine's incumbent governor, with the approval ratings he had, most consultants or pundits would say those numbers were terminal.
So he lost it. So he lost it.
Christie, yeah. I think, you know, you're looking at, if Christie had been a stronger candidate, he should have really done some damage here. He's barely going to win this thing. I mean, it'll be 100,000 votes maybe. He's held that margin throughout the night, and we'll see how that holds up. But look, I really think that this is about people throwing out the ins with the outs. And if George Bush were president of the United States today, there was a Republican governor of New Jersey, they'd be throwing them out and moving a Democrat in. And what's really significant is how Daggett and Hoffman up in New York 23, independent third-party candidates, are getting enough support to affect the outcome or meddle with the two parties. I think both party incumbents should look out in 2010. It's a mistake to think either party's incumbents are safe. They're both in trouble in 2010.
Is that right, Karl? These independent or sort of insurgent candidates splitting the Republican Party, or is this a really bad message tonight for the Democrats, not only down in Virginia and now an incumbent in New Jersey?
Yeah, I respectfully disagree with Joe. Look, when you go from having a 16,000 vote margin in a Republican county 4 years ago to having a 79,000 vote margin, that means you got a lot more turnout, and it means you're also winning a bunch of independents. We do know that in Virginia, the exit polls, in New Jersey, the exit polls 4 years ago show independents going for Corzine. This year, it shows the independents going significantly for Chris Christie, the Republican. Look, this is a deep blue state. John McCain got 42% of the vote. Barack Obama got 57%. And tonight we are seeing Christie winning it with close to 50% of the vote in a three-person race.
So you don't see it as a threat that the sort of insurgent candidate, Daggett, of course, didn't have much of an impact in New Jersey, but this Hoffman certainly did upstate New York.
And he did, because he represented mainstream Republican views, and the Republican candidate who was nominated by 11 county chairmen sitting in a pizzeria turned out not to represent Republican views. I don't disagree with Joe's point that the incumbents have got to worry. This is a year in which there's going to be a lot of unpredictability, but this state is a bad news story for the Democrats. President Obama came here and made 5 stops. Vice President Biden was here. They dumped millions of dollars into this. The Republican was outspent 3-1. At the end of the campaign, Corzine will have spent north of $30 million, and the Republican will have spent $11.5 million.
I just want to. Tonight's a bad news night for the Democrats. I'm not saying it is. I am saying don't misread this and think Republicans are resurgent and safe. There are going to be problems for incumbents regardless of ideology, party, whatever. In 2010, if the economy is still where it is and we still have some of the problems we're facing, and we're not getting things done on Capitol Hill.